Cenat, usually a man that can do no wrong, is in a lot of hot water at the moment because he had a magician and stunt man by the name of Max Major on the 26th day of his Mafiathon 2. Last night, at the time of me recording this, I was asleep when it all kicked off. And there was a stunt or magic trick performed live on the stream in which Cenat had a rope and Max Major was stood on a platform and he had like a rope around his neck. I'm not going to show the footage because I think it'll probably get the channel taken down, and also it's just not very nice viewing. I'm sure you've probably seen the video, but if you haven't, I mean, Twitter is circulating everywhere right now. But yeah, so you know, the stunt went allegedly wrong and it looked really, really bad. Apparently Max Major had to be taken into hospital. You know, it got well, on the surface it seemed to get really, really bad. Cenat's initial response was questionable by most, in which he seemed more concerned about allegedly getting banned than he did about the safety of Max Major.
Hey, no, I might get banned. Oh, my heart hurts. A guy just... Wait a second. I might get banned? Motherfucker, a guy...
There you go. So obviously, you know, he's talking about potentially getting banned off the back of it. Cenat at this point didn't know that it was a prank, just kind of gone wrong. He just, as far as he was concerned, it was like, you know, it was a really bad gig. And obviously there was a lot of concern regarding the entire situation, with people like, you know, thinking, was this real? Was this fake? I mean, like, there are videos of this going viral right now. Obviously this is made with AI.
I've made a severe and continuous lapse in my judgment, and I don't expect to be forgiven.
Because people are now comparing this to the Logan Paul Forest video in Japan. I don't think it's as bad as that, but obviously the situation was quite bad at the time of recording and it looked pretty rough. And you know, things are not going your way at all when the biggest scumbag on the internet, Jack Doherty, is trying to call you out for it. So obviously, I'm sure you've probably seen this photo. This is Max Major. This is what he was tied to, obviously. And then at the time, you know, like, Cenat was the one that allegedly was supposed to pull the rope, which would then start the stunt. And he was supposed to kind of do this great escape. It didn't quite go that way. But Jack Doherty retweeted drama alerts, did Cenat hang someone on stream, and said, what was the plan here? Prank or not, the guy still has a rope around his neck, which is just crazy that Kai's team would even approve anything like this in the first place. There's no, quote, magic or, quote, prank that should involve a rope around someone's neck. That's just a line you don't cross. And like I say, I don't always agree with Jack Doherty, but I don't know how this actually got approved by Cenat's team. Like, you know, obviously they always want to do something huge to go kind of mega viral. And obviously this is one of those moments, but he's kind of going viral for the wrong reasons right now. And Cenat basically, like, kicked the entire team out of his house. He was like, get out. This is not funny. This isn't good at all. Get out of my house.
It ain't worth it. It ain't worth it. It ain't worth it, bro. Let him go. Yo, let him go. He all niggas. He want niggas to look. We just look like black people that look crazy. That's what they want niggas to look like. Close the door, bro. Close the door. It ain't worth it, bro. Us screaming at him, we just look like a whole bunch of black niggas that look crazy. So let God handle that, bro. But Max, you was a fucked up. Max, you fucked up, bro. And I'm a lot smarter than I was a few years ago. I'm a lot smarter. You fucked up.
He wanted a viral moment.
He fucked up. That was a viral moment. He's fucked up.
There you go. So, obviously, Cenat is clearly not happy with how things went. I don't blame him. Obviously, it's his platform. It's his reputation that's on the line here. And it's him that, you know, has to pick up the pieces now after everything that went on. And picking up the pieces he is, as he, again, like I say, is being compared. Obviously, this was the shot of Cenat holding the rope just before Max Major, did his stunt, and then obviously being compared to this infamous photo of Logan Paul, which if you know, then you know. That's not where it ended though, as you know, Kai Cenat, basically his security team found one of Max Major's team who was trying to quote unquote escape on the way out after things went sideways, and they captured him and basically interrogated the guy. This was one of the highlights of the stream.
Bring him up, you know. The fuck are you talking about? Bring him upstairs. Try to be serious.
Yeah, woo, 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 woo. Let's go. Here, this is right here. Sit right here, Bookie.
Sit.
Sit right here.
Sit.
Sit down, sit down.
Stop. Hold on. Be serious, dog. I'm dead ass. Gang. Was you there last year?
Sit in the middle.
Me?
Yes.
I was with you guys down there.
Was you and me last year?
With you last year, yeah.
He was?
Yeah, I saw
So
you.
you know how I let him have a chance on my shit.
And he said that's his phone.
Stop playing. I'm not dumb.
I'm not playing
Is that a
with
joke?
Hold on.
So how do you want me to do this?
You laughing too. I see you laughing.
I'm
But
not
look,
laughing.
But look, just call him back because it's not a joke.
How
I'm dead
can I
ass.
call him?
Gang. Oh, so he's not. Gang, you can't leave until you know, because you're his right hand man, correct? You was coming in and out the room every time we told you to. You set this whole shit up with him, gang. Just please, I'm asking you from human to human. I gave y'all a chance last year to come on my shit.
Sure.
And I brought y'all back. And the fact that he can't show me respect enough to come back to the house and explain to the people what happened is fucked up, I feel like. From human to human.
I understand you.
And if you don't find that fucked up and you don't act like you don't know what's going on, you a fucked up individual. I'm dead ass, gang.
I'm not trying to fuck with you.
I'm dead ass, bro.
I'm not trying to fuck with
So
you.
just like what it is.
It looks crazy. You know
y'all was playing, right?
You just looked me in my face and said y'all can't come on camera. You looked me in my face and said it outstairs. Be honest, right?
Yeah, but you just dragged me up here.
There you go. So obviously, you know, it's quite confrontational at that point. It's you can see the kind of the guy's a little bit intimidated. Obviously, he's got a group of people around him, but it's rightfully so, in my opinion. You know, Kai Cenat is clearly pissed. He's given these people a chance multiple times to come on his stream to kind of promote their, you know, their stuff, and they've kind of screwed him over a little bit. And obviously, you know, Max Major is no like street magician, right? He was on like America's Got Talent. He went quite far as I'm aware. You know, he's quite well established within the like the magic space and on YouTube and stuff. And speaking of his YouTube, he did make a response video kind of almost instantly after the Kai Cenat stream, and he posted this, which is just titled "A Message to Kai Cenat."
If you're watching this, that means that something has gone terribly wrong. But what you don't know is that was all according to my plan. You see, at the start of my performance, I said that tonight was all about choices. But not just the choices that you made tonight, the choices that you've made since the day that we met.
But so today I got a Mari to pull up.
No, you don't.
The objective is to catch this nigga in his lies.
Straight up.
Niggas gotta be behind him. Niggas gotta be on the sides. Niggas gotta be watching every angle.
bullshit.
I know how Mark cards look, chat, so I'm on his ass.
I had to look. I wanted to see that go through his lip.
I kept trying to fuck with him, like trying to.
So he dead ass is
Right.
We really trying to prove you wrong. I'm so glad they ran it on.
Got his ass.
I don't even fuck What's wrong with you, bro? For real.
You see, from the first time we met, you pushed me, you challenged me, you wanted to see me fail. And I thought tonight, I'd give you exactly what you asked for. You see, you thought the game was for me to influence you to make the right choice. But all along, I planned to influence you to make the wrong choice, and I knew you'd pick the red handle. You see, even when it feels like you're playing a game of chance, you have to remember who you're playing against, because I decide who wins or loses.
So there you go. Basically, long story short, Kai Cenat's obviously had him on the stream before, and every time they've tried to find ways of getting him to, you know, slip up. They've tried to catch him out, catch him in the act kind of thing. And Max Major, instead of like taking this front on, what he decided to do is he was like, nah, forget that. What's going to happen now is, if you try and catch me out, I'm going to catch you out kind of thing. Cenat did react to this video on his stream, in which this was his reaction.
But what you don't know is that was all according to my plan. You see, at the start of my performance, I said that tonight was all about choices. But not just the choices that you made tonight, the choices that you've made since the day that we met.
Well, so today I got...
Wait, what?
He took info from when we met? I'm gonna pull him up. The objective is to catch this nigga in his lies. Niggas gotta be behind him, niggas gotta be on sides, niggas gotta be watching every angle. I know how Mark cards look, chat, so I'm on his ass.
I had to look. I wanted to see that go through his lips.
I kept trying to fuck with him, like trying to.
So you better ask this creative. He really trying to prove you wrong. I'm so glad it ran it over. I don't even fuck with him. What's wrong with you, bro? For real.
You see, from the first time we met, you pushed me, you challenged me, you wanted to see me fail. And I thought tonight, I'd give you exactly what you asked for. You see, you thought the game was for me to influence you to make the right choice. Well, all along, I planned to influence you to make the wrong choice. And I knew you'd pick the red handle. You see...
But nah, he's saying you, when you, before you even point out, he's saying you pick a red.
Even when it feels like you're playing a game of chance, you have to remember who you're playing against.
He already made
I
the video,
decide
girl.
who wins or loses.
So he know your mind. He knew you was gonna pick red.
So clearly this is the moment when he realised, I've been had, right? Now, obviously, the internet has taken this whole thing out of context, like completely blown it up to be something that it actually wasn't. The internet's taken this and has been like, Cenat has like hanged someone on a stream, and it's like, it looks awful. It's the next Logan Paul incident. You know, this is the worst thing to ever happen on the internet. When really this was all an elaborate plan. But the issue there is that the fallout doesn't come to Max Major. The fallout comes to Cenat, because Cenat's already got a lot of like backlash off the back of this, right? One instance being that Nike have actually unfollowed Cenat over on Instagram, which, you know, like, for someone like Cenat, I should imagine that's a pretty big deal. I mean, if Nike followed me, I would be pretty gassed. And then if they unfollowed me because of someone else's prank on me, I'd be pretty pissed. But let's just listen to this final clip first.
Wait,
Josh. Be quiet, listen, y'all.
Max just texted my... please, listen up, chat. Okay. Max just texted my team saying, "It's Max. I don't have my phone. I think we have everyone leave, and we let the story be what... I think we let everybody leave, and we let the story be what it is.
What?
I'm the bad guy, but coming back, it doesn't change anything."
He said come back in doesn't change anything, really. He's scared, man. He's not coming back.
Max, what the fuck? Let the story be what it is.
That's
what you
crazy.
Mean?
You're lame as fuck.
That's selfish.
Now I feel like we should have
That's selfish. That is selfish.
Now we should have beat him up, yeah.
I've been saying it from the beginning. Let's jump.
He just played with you.
There you go. So, obviously, the whole situation was supposed to be an elaborate prank that was going to be fun. And he was going to, you know, Uno reverse card Cenat. But it's turned out to be a lot worse. And it's actually done a lot of damage to Cenat's brand. Obviously, you know, the moment's gone incredibly viral. But the issue is that there's a lot of misinformation floating around the internet regarding this situation, in which people are posing this as Cenat hung someone. Because obviously that makes a really clickbaity title, and everyone's like running with the narrative. But actually, when you take a look at the entire story with all of its context, which from what I've seen not a lot of people are doing, it's really like Cenat is just as hoodwinked as the rest of us. What do you think about this whole situation? Should this have even been a stunt that they did in the first place? Let me know your thoughts and opinions down in the comments below. While you're down there, jump to get the hell out of that like button, and until next time, I'll speak to you later. Peace.